This is the Maono PD300X. It's a dynamic microphone that can use both USB for simplicity and XLR for pro setups. So Maono has sent me another mic to check out. They also sent me the BA37 Boom Arm that I have it connected to. By the way, everything that you're hearing in this video is straight from this microphone with no post-processing other than some gain adjustments. I'll be doing a short comparison section later against a Fifine K688, which is the closest competitor to the PD300X. It's also the mic that I've been using the most in my recent videos. I'll make sure to mark which mic is which when I'm in that section. Oh, the last mic I reviewed from Maono was the Wave T5. This is the wireless lavalier mic. They accidentally sent me another one and told me to do whatever I wanted to with it, so I'm gonna give this set away. But first, the reason I hope you clicked on this video, let's take a closer look at the PD300X. So like I was saying in the beginning, this is a dynamic mic that can use both USB and XLR connection methods. XLR mode transmits analog sound signals that's suitable for an audio interface, while USB mode converts analog signals to digital for additional functions like software control. This mic has a cardioid polar pattern, so it's most sensitive to sound coming in from the front and sides. This helps to eliminate unwanted background noises. It produces great sound quality thanks to its 192 kHz 24-bit sampling rate. The PD300X has 5 levels of noise reduction in hardware and software, which differentiates it from its smaller PD200X version. It has high off-axis noise rejection, a foam pop filter, and EMI shielding. The mic is also secured to a shock mount. There's a software that works with the PD300X when using this via USB. This software includes a simple sound recorder with a graphic equalizer that allows you to save your own presets. There are also included presets for different situations like podcasting and gaming. It also includes a noise gate. You'll get the most out of this mic though if you use the XLR output. However, you'll need an external audio interface or mixer to get this to work. The mic itself is made of aluminum alloy with a multi-layer coating to make it sturdy and durable. The top of the mic has 2 physical controls. The first is the mute button that when short pressed, mutes and unmutes the mic. But if you long press it, it turns on the custom functions that you can pre-select in the Maono Link software. Next to the mute button is a 3-in-1 digital knob. This knob controls the microphone gain, headphone volume, and monitor mix. It's also used to adjust the custom function when turned on via the mute button. I'm actually not a fan of buttons and knobs that have multiple functions because it can get confusing sometimes. Maybe I'm just old school, but I prefer individual controls for each function. That way I can adjust settings without having to look at the mic. I don't want to have to put in a contra code to adjust my headphone volume. The back of the mic has the USB-C and XLR outputs, as well as the 3.5mm headphone jack. Remember, the buttons, knobs, and headphone jack only work when it's connected via USB. When using the XLR output, everything will be controlled by your audio interface. Now I guess you could handhold this mic, but you're going to want to mount it. That's where the BA37 Boom Arm stand comes in. So just like the PD300X, this stand is made almost entirely of metal. It's robust and fitted with a heavy spring. It has silicone pads at the contact points to protect your table from scratches. It comes with 2 Velcro cable ties, and the elbow joints have channels to feed the cable around. Out of the box, the joints are really hard to bend, so you'll probably have to loosen them like I did. It doesn't come with a hex tool to do this, so hopefully you have one laying around. At the base of the stand is a C-clamp that secures it to a table or desk up to 2.36 inches thick. If you have a shallow section in your table like I do on this one, it's not going to work. You're going to need a deep section in your table to mount this. It's purposely designed like this though because that C-clamp has a headset hook integrated onto it. Once you have your mic attached to the arm, you'll need to release the tension on the wing nut so that you can tilt or rotate the mic. That's something I don't like about this stand, the fact that you'll need to do this every time you want to adjust the mic. But to be fair, this is a similar issue on other boom arms like this. I do have this other arm though from another company, and it has a swivel base so it's easy to adjust without having to loosen any bolts. I wish the BA37 had something similar to this. The arm has a horizontal reach of 27.6 inches and a vertical reach of 29.6 inches. It has a load capacity of 5.5 pounds. It comes with a 3/8 to 5/8 inch screw adapter, so it's compatible with most microphones and shock mounts on the market. So I just started using dynamic mics like this because they were sent to me. Seriously though, I was using a condenser mic when I used to record my YouTube videos, which honestly worked great, especially since you couldn't see them on the screen. But they were so sensitive that you could hear everything from my air conditioner to my fridge in the background. Using a dynamic mic like this works so much better in my non-sound treated room, and I wish I figured this out sooner. All of those specs don't really mean much if it doesn't sound good, but luckily the sound of the PD300X is great. I'm actually going to be replacing my Fifine K688 mic with it. Speaking of which, let's get that mic back in here and do a quick comparison. Now to make this a little more fun, let's do a blind test with them as I talk about the Wave T5 that I'm giving away. Alright, so just to be clear, this is a personal giveaway that's not associated or sponsored in any way by Maono. They accidentally sent me a second Wave T5, their wireless lavalier mic. I actually reviewed this a few months back and I love the system, so much so that I didn't sell or give it away after I made my video. So this is a 24-bit wireless mic system. I'm giving away the combo version that comes with 2 lightweight mics and 3 receivers, 1 Lightning, 1 USB-C, and 1 main receiver. It features intelligent noise cancellation that uses an algorithm to separate your voice from unwanted noise. It can also use the Maono Link app to further adjust the settings to your needs. They say it can provide clear audio transmission up to 300 meters. I don't think I got that far when I tested it, but check my video on the Wave T5 to learn more about it. Oh, and if you want to enter to win the Wave T5, just comment Wave and let me know what camera you want to use it on. I'll pick a winner in about 2 weeks from the posting of this video. So which mic sounded better, or could you even tell a difference? So mic 1 was actually the Fifine, which makes mic 2 the Maono. To me, on just a quick listen, they both sounded pretty similar, but probably a slight edge with the Maono. I think it just sounded better with my voice. As for the build quality, the Maono is smaller, but actually weighs more than the Fifine. It feels more premium. Not saying that the Fifine doesn't feel premium, because it is still a nice mic, but the Maono just feels like a tank. The Maono also deals with handling sounds better too, which is going to be real important when you need to move the mic around when you're recording. You can't really go wrong with either, but I think the Maono is just a better choice, and not because I'm making this video. I like this stand better than the one from Maono. Anyways, if any other company wants to accidentally send me some products, I could really use some more monitors around here.